Hey guys, welcome back to Daily Insomnia. This is episode 125. Where you at, man?
What's up, y'all? KingDiaz live, dude. At you from Florida, man. Dude, beautiful day. Um, Actually, it was pretty warm today. It was in the 90s today, man. So it got hot,
Yeah.
and I'm over here rocking a black polo for work and shit, man. So it got toasty. It got toasty, bro.
Dude, you might lose the weight just on pure sweat, man.
But man, you mean am I holding a little bit of water? I would say so.
Hey man,
I would say so.
I'm,
I definitely, like I said, today I was definitely drenched. Definitely, like I said, a warm day. But I'll tell you this right now, though. I'll tell you this right now.
uh-huh.
Right now, spring break Daytona,
Oh, is that going on right
spring
now?
break. So you know what that means, right? You know what that means?
Yeah, it means a whole bunch of sins are going to be committed this weekend, man.
Sin everywhere. It's the start of bike week this Saturday. It's the start of spring break this week. But apparently next week is where the party really starts.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
party really starts.
Yeah, I would
You know
assume
what I'm
so,
saying?
right?
All
Like
that, all
mid.
that sin, all that luscious, moist sin, you know.
That sounds disgusting, dude. Just that was the worst description of a good time. All this moist, sticky, wet. It was like, what do you? Oh, get off me, man. Nah, dude, that's why I can't do,
Hey,
man. I can't do like humid weather like that, dude. It gets smelly,
hey,
man. It gets smelly real quick.
hey, man, hey. I'm here for a good time, not a long time,
I
bro.
know,
So
dude. I know,
yeah,
man.
I'm gonna max the fuck out, bro. I'm gonna go hard this next week for sure, bro. I'm going
Yeah.
hard.
If you don't contract the coronavirus, then you're not doing it right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, bro, coronavirus. What is that, man? Don't scare me. Don't scare me, dude.
Hey man, I'm telling you, it's coming up with heat. That's what I'm hearing.
I had chicken pox. All right.
Yeah,
I've had the flu. Okay. It's nothing, bro.
dude,
It's nothing.
dude. Talking about chickenpox, man. Talking about chickenpox.
Hmm.
I remember as a kid, man, thinking it was a cool thing to have. It was like, oh, I had chickenpox. Yeah. Oh, did you get
Yeah.
chicken? Remember that was like one of those things, like you weren't cool if you hadn't had chickenpox yet. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And then you get older and you realize once you have chickenpox, you're more than likely to have measles, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's like now I'm looking back to that one kid who's like, I never got chickenpox. I was like, you son of a bitch. Now you don't have to worry about that shit when you're old. You know what I mean? It's coming back. It's coming back with a vengeance. That shit is coming
Ah, dude, come back.
to come back. He's laughing
Damn,
now.
you
He's
know,
like, oh, just
I never
wait.
thought of that. No, you're right. I've never thought of that, man. But I mean, I feel like it's right now. It's definitely leads to the worries, man. Right now, everyone's freaking out about
Dude,
Corona,
I'll be
this or
honest, man.
that.
I'd rather have the coronavirus or the measles.
Okay.
Yeah, because the number one thing for me, man, is like I hate anything skin related. Anything that affects my skin
Mm.
that's gonna make me like patchy or bloody or my skin's gonna be like falling apart. I can't do that, dude. I can't do that. I have a phobia. I'm gonna go behind the barn and go on my own terms. You know what I'm saying?
Just end it.
Just end it right
Just
there,
end
dude.
it.
Look at that sunrise one more time. One more time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, no. Like I said,
Ima- hey,
chickenpox. Like I don't.
hey, imagine
How
you
long
went.
you got chicken?
Go ahead.
Okay.
And I was gonna say, I'm like, imagine like that's your plan, right? Like you're like, I'm just gonna see the sunrise one more time, and then the day of, it's like a rainy day and cloudy. You're like, fuck, fuck. All right, go ahead. Sorry,
So, no. I'm saying like, when? How old are you when you got chickenpox?
dude. I don't remember. I don't remember. I just remember knowing that I had gotten it, but I would assume it was
Yeah.
probably around 4, 5, 6. Those ages.
Okay. All right. Because I'm trying to remember right now when I got them. I can't.
You don't
I
remember,
can't
right?
recall. I know I got them, but I can't recall either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like nobody remembers getting them, but we're taking the word of our faithful parents. But who knows, man? They might be
Uh,
lying too, dude. You know, maybe they just didn't want you to feel left out. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you this though, coronavirus, Mexico does not stand a chance. Coronavirus in Mexico has no chance at all, dude.
Oh no,
you
we'll
get that one shot that marks you for the rest of your life.
yeah.
You're good.
Oh, dude.
You're good.
Oh, well, not only that, dude, but if it comes down there, we'll put some lime on it. We'll put some salt on it. Call it a day. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Some,
a little
listen to me.
a little tajin, and it's all good, man.
Ain't nothing, dude. Ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing, man. Nothing.
They got el vaporú. They got
we'll find a
the rubber egg.
yeah. Well,
el brocalino, no sé cómo se llama.
yeah.
They got everything, dude. They got Mexico has the strongest and most effective medicine
And witchcraft.
you can buy over the counter.
we have the
Over the
strong.
counter.
We have the strongest medicine and witchcraft, dude. That's what Mexico's known for.
Yeah. Over the counter, bro. You know what? You're not medicine ain't working. It's all right. We rub an egg.
We rub an
Come
egg.
get you with a couple palms.
We'll call the witch doctor. She'll be right over.
Boom.
Hey, man.
Wait about a week. Good.
There's no stopping us, man. There's no stopping us. The one thing we know for sure. The one thing we know for sure that if the world, was coming to like we had some type of apocalypse, that the surviving race of humans would probably be Mexicans.
Ooh.
Right? Because even if only 10 of us survived, by like 10 years there would be 1 million, just with all the with all the love making. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, survival of the fittest.
Survival of the fittest, man. I mean, we might not be the tallest. We might not be the tallest. That's all I can think of. I'm like, what is hurting us? The height?
We're not the tallest. We're not the. I mean, we're pretty there in smarts, but
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, yeah. I was gonna start trashing us. I was gonna be like, we're not the smartest, we're not the prettiest. I'm like, no. Wait a minute. That's that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense, man.
But, love making 101. Yeah, we got that down.
Oh, we got that down, man. I mean, there's nobody better. You know what I mean? The animal that's more. That has more in common with us than all the animals in the kingdom is a rabbit. You know what I mean?
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
You put 2 rabbits in a cage, one day, the next day you have 4. It's just how it works, man. Rabbits multiply like Mexicans.
Yeah, full grown bunnies too. You're like,
and those bunnies are working the next day. They're standing outside Home Depot and be like, "Hey, do you need the long carrot?"
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
Tell you about Home Depot. That shit's real, dude. That's some real stuff. Home Depot is real.
What do you mean?
There's literally brown folks and black folks just chilling outside of Home Depot, ready to get some work.
Yeah, out there still. That's still a thing.
In Florida, yeah. In Florida.
Yeah.
Literally chilling.
They're just waiting for the next ride.
Yeah. They're like, trabajo or work?
Yeah.
Work? And we're like, not right now, dude. Sorry.
Yeah.
We booked.
Yeah, it's funny, man. It's funny because, like, people say don't get in the stranger's car, right? But those people never needed money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, Home Depot's great, man. You go to Home Depot, you get all your stuff for your house, roofing, siding.
Dude, I got
drywall.
Yeah.
Whatever you need. Not only that, you can get yourself some help for that work, and then you can pay them with a hot dog.
Hey, relax, man.
Home Depot, they be selling hot dogs, bro.
They sell hot dogs too.
They sell hot dogs at Home Depot. You didn't know that?
No, well, not my Home Depot, dude.
I know your Home Depot's not cool.
No, mine's free country, man. Cool. You know what I mean? We gotta remember. I saw the MAGA hat there, dude. That's something I see over there, man.
Dude, the Home Depot Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
The hot dog thing. They have some fire hot dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, oh, you mean like they cook it out? Like they cook it outside, or like in the summer? Or is that a thing?
No, well, every place is different, but the one in Crystal Lake, they have the hot dog place inside. The little cart. Little restaurant thing they made. Oh. So you just order, grab your stuff, go outside.
Yeah. Hey, but how shitty is a hot dog cart when you have the elotero right next to them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like it's not the same. Like I mean, I like a hot dog. Don't get me wrong, but if you have the guy selling corn on the stick, you know what I mean, and then you have the hot dog guy right next to him, fuck the hot dog guy. You know what I mean? I don't care how many fucking toppings you put on that hot dog. I want that corn, man. That corn.
You know what? I'm not a big fan of the corn.
Oh, dude.
And then I like it on the cob.
Oh, I like it on the stick
all
too.
day.
Oh, dude. We're in the same boat, man. I've had this argument with a couple people, dude. Some people are like, oh, I want the cup because the cup is messy and all that. I'm like, no. I want the stick. I want the cheese all over my face. I want to look like Joker, but with cheese. You know what I'm saying? I want that smile.
Why so serious?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Rub a little bit of hot sauce on the cheek before I call it a day.
But I'll tell you this though, dude. Unpopular opinion. I like my corn. Just corn, dude. A little bit of butter, and that's all, bro.
Oh, you don't want cheese?
I don't like the Mexican way, bro. I'm not a fan.
Oh, dude, I don't think you have good ones. Where have you had them? Because I'll say this. The one in Mexico, it ain't for me. But the ones here, man, they do it right, man. Like I make oh, dude, it's the best. I don't think you had good ones yet. That's the problem.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. It's just it doesn't. I don't know the mayo and the cheese.
Oh, dude.
I don't know. It doesn't sound appetizing,
Yeah. No. For me, the mayo kills it. I mean, I don't like mayo in general, but on the corn, dude, slide that mayo all over it, dude. Slide it up, dude. Lubricate that corn, man, real good. You know what I'm saying? I want that corn as sticky as possible, so you can pick up that cheese. You know what I mean? You pour that chili powder on it, and then some people they go a little ham, and they put the butter on top of it, and then they also put lime on it. Come on, dude. Yeah. And then some people they're doing hot Cheetos on it too, dude. Come on.
The hot Cheeto dust, yeah.
Are you trying to kill me?
Yeah,
are you trying to kill me?
Oh man, dude.
Dude, man.
We you know what? I don't know why, but Mexicans are the only ones that know how to use hot Cheetos for everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Hey, dude, I mean, I've heard you rub a little bit of those hot Cheetos on the coronavirus, dude. It's done deal, man. You kill all the bad cells.
We baptize our kids in Cheeto dust, bro.
Dude, dude, I know how painful it is to eat a whole bag of hot Cheetos. And trust me, dude. Trust me, man. I know the pain, but it's worth it. It's always worth it for me. You know what I'm saying? Even afterwards, after the supplement has ended, I still get the craving, man. I'm like, man, I can go for another bag of hot Cheetos.
Dude, the last time I had hot Cheetos at your house, and that's a couple months ago.
Oh, dude.
Last time I had hot Cheetos.
Dude, it is my favorite thing in the world, man. It's one of my favorites. It's on my my death plate. If it's the last meal I'm gonna have a bag of hot Cheetos with them, with
bag of hot Cheetos, man.
And the whole thing, dude.
Cheetos and your cold ass sandwich, like back when we were in high school, man.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
I'll be in the lunch line working. Mm-hmm. And I see you. I'm like, bro, I got you in the hot Cheetos.
Hey, dude, it's my favorite thing, man. I mean, for me, a hot Cheeto bag was like a drug trade. You know what I mean? I was ready. I was like, hey, slide that over, man. Don't act like we don't know each other. Come on, man.
Dude, you did the biggest mistake of your high school career. You know that, right?
What was that?
You had a couple big. One, you suck at soccer. Two.
Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
Two. What?
No, what did you say? What did you say about high school?
I said you've done a couple big mistakes in high school.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, you were trash at soccer.
Oh, dude, that's a lie. That's a lie. Go ahead. Go spare your lies, Lucifer.
Second of all, when I offered you that job to work behind the kitchen line, filling up coolers, you never took it.
Yeah, dude. You know what, dude? You know why I didn't take it? You know why I didn't take it?
Why?
I didn't want to be the stereotype, man. All right, dude. I didn't want to.
What stereotype?
The Mexican working for his food in the back kitchen. Come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do that to myself. I had too much pride.
Too much, bro.
But that pride went away real quick as soon as I saw how much food you were getting for free, man. I was like, hey. Anyway, hey, can you slide me in, man? Can you slide me in again? You know what I'm saying? Put a good word in for me.
Bro, saw me when they had the not so famous bowls.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like the ones from
KFC.
from KFC.
Yeah.
Bro, I had 3 of those on my plates, and you guys were just staring me down. I'm like, eating, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
And then here's the worst part, dude. You were an asshole about it. Cause you would be like, hey man, hey dude, can you grab me something? And you would be like, oh bro, I can't, cause if they see me giving you guys shit, you know.
I couldn't though.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know they weren't watching all the time, dude. You weren't watching.
Okay, all right. I wasn't a savage like I was that I am.
Yeah, dude. You could have slimed me a chicken patty without a problem, man. Nobody would have known.
Right? You know what? I did. I probably could have,
Yeah.
but I wasn't. I didn't want to take a chance at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I was, dude. I saved my parents. Let's see. I was spending about $15 a day, 5 days a week.
Easily.
I was spending my parents $100 every fucking week, on food.
Yeah. Yeah.
$100 because you know that some of that stuff got expensive.
Oh, dude. I mean, dude, those. What was it? 4 years or 3 years? Did you work in the kitchen?
4 years.
Those 4 years, the high school lost money.
Oh,
they were trying to figure out. They're like, what's going on? Where are we losing all this money from? And it was a fat Mexican that was taking it all. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, not only that, I would go up there, grab 2 ice creams to finish it off.
Yeah.
Another $5. Like, bro. They were spending $500 in food every week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, $5 in food every month just on me.
Oh, yeah.
Just on me alone.
Oh, easily. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, like I said,
you know,
dude.
you know what I like, man. I like that you asked, like, you know, when you were like, what happened to me, man? That's what happened to you, dude. You're like, I should be shredded. No, yeah, but then you got a job in the cafeteria. And
back in those days, man. Even though I ate like crap, dude. Yeah. I mean, I was still pretty good.
Yeah, but you were young.
I was active too. I was active also.
But you were young. You had that young gene where you can still eat whatever you want and not worry about gaining too much weight. You know what I'm trying to say?
I know.
But
that was awesome. Dude.
But you that shit died. That shit died the year after. It was gone, man. And then all the work that would have done in his 20s, you know what I mean? In those 4 years, they're like, all right, dude, we're going triple overtime. We're struggling over here. We can't break this down anymore.
And I kind of think about it, man. What if I didn't eat like that from the get-go? What if at that time, you know, I had I don't say manage my eating, but, you know, you had a small little budget you had to follow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My question is, would I still keep eating like that in my 20s?
Well, here's the thing, right? Habits are created. So if you were to continue eating, you know, this a normal meal, normal meal, and you would continue working out, you would have stayed in shape much longer for sure, right? In better shape. And maybe that consistency would have carried you on into adulthood. You know?
Uh-huh.
You know, because my thing was this, man. I ate the same thing for 4 years, basically. The only days I would get off that meal was when they had the famous bowl, and that was it. That was literally it. But I would have a wrap with turkey, ham, cheese, lettuce, mustard on a white wrap. And eventually it got to the point where I didn't even have to ask for it. I just showed up. They saw my face, and they gave me the meal. They gave me my bag of hot Cheetos, and it was done. And dude, I mean, never complain, man, because that meal was delicious, you know?
Oh, it was. No. Dude, our high school probably had one of the best, just the best, lunch. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of high schools weren't like that.
No, I mean, we were fortunate. Yeah, we had 4 options. We had the clean eating. We had the normal plate.
The bulk.
We had like the sandwich line, right? Where it was like burgers, chicken patties, fish sandwiches, I think, as well. And then we had the pure chaos, man. pure bread, pizza, yeah.
You had pizza, you had gyros, you have Bosco sticks.
Oh, dude, yeah. And you know what's funny, man? I was making money at that time too, man. You know what I mean?
You were?
Because I was already working at, after my freshman year, I had a full-time, like a part-time job. And
You were the richest freshman
yeah, I was the richest
at that
freshman.
time.
Now I'm the poorest postgraduate. What happened? What happened? Where did I go wrong? Uh, no, but yeah, no, yeah, I was making money. I just didn't want to spend it because I knew once you had the taste for blood, there's no going back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh yeah.
once you have the taste, cocaine, you want to sniff the world,
It's a habit, yeah. It's you crave it. I get
Yeah,
it, man.
yeah, dude.
I get it.
Yeah, well, I'm like I said, I'm fortunate, man. I'm fortunate because I've never been fat. I've been a little chubby. I definitely got a little chubby in certain points in my life, but I've never been a fat guy, which is something I enjoy. I enjoy being able to tell people. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. No, like I said, definitely good for you, man.
Yeah. No, dude. Talking about being chubby, man, dude. So for Lent was last week, right? Ash Wednesday and all that.
Dude, when was last week?
Yeah, wasn't it last week? Wasn't last week the
Oh,
week?
you know what? You're right. I posted up a meme.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
right,
yeah,
you're right, you're
yeah,
right.
yeah. Of course, you posted up something terrible about the Lord, man. But no, yeah. I usually don't really give anything up for Lent, but I was like, you know what, I should use that to reinforce to giving something up for these for these next couple weeks.
Okay.
So I decided to give up fast food, and I gave up hot Cheetos, which is the most difficult thing for me.
What?
Yeah, I gave up hot Cheetos for the next couple weeks, basically until
Okay.
we can lens over. And the main reason I did it, I was gonna do it either way, but now like with the reinforcement, of like the Lord and hey, don't strike me down, don't strike me down. I'm on the same team. No, basically, the reason I was doing it was because there's one thing I've always wanted. There's one thing I've always wanted, and something I haven't been able to achieve in my 29 years of life. And that is, I've always wanted a clean six pack.
Okay.
And I feel like I deserve it, man. I work out too much, too hard, too consistently for me not to be shredded.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And
For sure.
so basically, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing for my birthday. I'm giving myself a six pack. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I'm basically
Wow.
I'm basically doing the carnivore diet to an extent. I would say a moderate carnivore. So
Okay.
I'm eating like a lot of meat, like steak. But I'm still eating like some vegetables and like chicken and stuff like that. But
For sure.
basically I'm eating as clean as possible, basically.
Okay.
No soda, no bread for the most part. Like nothing sweet, like nothing like sugar wise.
Uh-huh.
And then no fast food, no hot Cheetos. I would eat hot Cheetos every time I would go to work. Basically, I would eat like two to three bags.
Ooh.
I mean, the small ones, right? But still,
Yeah.
they pack a punch. And then, man, that's what basically I'm gonna do, man. It's been what, a week almost now. I'm
Okay.
already down to like 167, so I'm feeling good, man.
What'd you start as?
I was because I was already losing weight because my 1,000 calorie a day what I burn, and so I was already like a 171 around there.
Okay.
So I mean, so far, getting low. Again, I'm getting low. I'm getting to my shredded weight. You know what I'm saying?
Man, okay, dude. That's what's up, man. You got
Yeah.
what? 2 more weeks?
No. Lent is over until like I mean, for my birthday, I got like 3
For your
weeks.
birthday?
Yeah, 3 weeks. I mean, still like 3 weeks.
3 weeks, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah. But basically, man, that's what I've been, and it sucks, man, because right now I'm super hungry. Oh, and intermediate fasting. So I stop eating at 8:30 at latest, and I don't eat until 12 in the afternoon the next day.
Wow. Okay, you really go.
Yeah, I have to go hard because in the short period of time, I have to basically be be as shredded as possible. So, which sucks. It sucks because it's like I mean, it's not bad because I like I like eating meat, so that's not the diet isn't really the problem. But like to keep this up for the rest of the year ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have a 6-pack my birthday, and the day after it's gonna be gone because I'm gonna eat cake.
God
I'm
damn,
gonna
you be damn. Okay, man.
I'm gonna
That's
eat
what's up.
a whole bag of hot
Your
Cheetos.
woman happy for a couple days.
No, she likes some chubby, man. So this is I might lose her.
Oh yeah.
I might lose her after this. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I didn't sign up for this. Where's that pudgy boy I met? Where is he? Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, no, I mean that's the plan, man. That's the plan right now, dude.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
No, keep it up, man. Keep it up.
Yeah,
Keep it up, dude. That's good. Man, I always wanted to see my 6-pack too. But, you know, it's always been.
It's on layaway.
It's been hard. It's on layaway, dude. It's on layaway. It's on like 2024.
Yeah. For sure. You know, babe, I'm
dude,
just
all the weight I lost, bro. All the weight I lost when I was playing basketball. I think I told everyone, right?
yeah. You hurt your foot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hurt my foot. Right now, plantar fasciitis, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Right now, it's feeling better. It's feeling better. I feel like I'm gonna go play basketball.
Yeah. Your voice is kind of like it feels like you're far and close at the same time. You know what I mean?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. There goes.
Good. Okay, no. I'm saying as of right now, I mean, I plan on going back to play basketball next week.
Yeah.
Kind of like come back to where I was, but I basically gained everything I lost, in this month and a half, 2 months of injury.
Dude, you've been injured for like 3 weeks. What are you talking about? 2 months?
3 weeks? It's been like a month.
No,
month and a half.
has it really been that long? I could have swore we just talked about this like a couple of
been that
podcasts back. Damn, dude.
No, it's been that long.
You know what I like? I like that you like.
It's been like a month.
Yeah, you're like I couldn't play basketball, but you could have still lift weights, son. Where you at, man?
No, lift weights too. Yeah, lift weights, but basketball, always the running aspect of my running aspect would always help me out the most.
Yeah.
When it came down to losing weight, I would say I gained all of it. I gained a nice chunk of it back. So
yeah.
I'm like, I weighed myself. I'm like, ooh, all right. I gotta get back. I gotta be active again. I gotta go run again. Like I said, I do miss playing basketball. And like I said, my foot feels better, so I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a shot next week. Just to start retraining, trying to get back in conditioning shape. Get back in fighting shape.
In fighting shape, yeah, definitely. I mean, the last guy you beat up isn't Joe right now, so it might be a while for you to get that rematch.
Oh man.
Hey,
yeah, man,
are you still planning on coming the last week of March? No.
Yes, no, I'm still planning on coming in because that week's my daughter's birthday week, so.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh, you think I'm coming for you?
No, not for me, but for the podcast, man. I only want you here for this, and I want you to leave. Nothing has changed, man. Nothing has changed, dude. Remember, I only call you when we record, man. Otherwise, I don't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know, obviously, dude. I'm like, you're my best friend, I want to tell my best friend, and he's ignored.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But no, I still do plan on coming that time. I just got to make sure what days I'm going. But I know it's gonna be your birthday. I know we're trying to celebrate Ernesto's birthday too.
Yeah.
My birthday.
Basically everybody's birthday.
I got my stuff with my daughter. So basically everyone in the squad.
Yeah. Well, when is your daughter's birthday again? What day is it?
The 28th of March.
The 28th of March. Okay.
Yeah, and she's gonna be 6 years old.
Okay. Yeah, man.
6 years old, man.
Time goes by, dude. Dude, talking about time has gone by, man. It's so there's been a lot of rumors going around about who's going to play the next Wolverine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, have you seen this? And no,
I have not.
And I guess it's been like 3 years since Logan. You know what I mean? Since the last time, which is I thought it was more recently, to be honest. But 3 years is 3 years. I mean, it's been a hot minute. So there's been a lot of names thrown with the whole Wolverine. The new actor is gonna take him up, and the one who's the new actor who's gonna take the place.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and the one that's being thrown around like within the last like couple days a lot has been Henry Cavill.
No.
Yeah. Supposedly they're looking at him to play Wolverine.
You talk about The Witcher, you're talking about
Superman,
Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's my same reaction, dude. That's my same reaction. It's
I mean, like,
it just is. I mean, is how many actors are out there? You can't find somebody. You can't find an unknown or somebody relatively smaller, like relatively smarter acting, career wise. Here's my thing, man. Here's my thing with this. Henry Cavill. First of all, the dude's like 6'4", so we're getting another tall Wolverine, which doesn't make any sense. 2, he already plays Superman. He plays Geralt from The Witcher. He has too many fucking parts. You know what I mean? And now you want to throw him in the Marvel universe? Come on, man. Come on.
It's kind of lazy.
It's lazy. Yeah. It's like because he's a hell of an actor, right? He's a hell of an actor. He commits to his parts. The guy's a good guy. Good looking dude and all of that. And he's ripped up the ass. But come on, you can't find anybody else. Anybody? There's nobody else out there. And then here's the worst part: the other names that have been thrown to the conversation. I don't know, by fans or by the studio. Who knows? Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe?
Stop.
No.
Stop. You got
Harry Potter. No. Harry Potter stays Harry Potter.
Harry Potter stays Harry Potter. You leave him at Hogwarts, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you leave him at Hogwarts. Let him fall Voldemort for the rest of his life. Yeah, I don't want to see him in Marvel.
Yeah.
I want to see him as Wolverine.
Yeah, the other name is Zac Efron. Come on. Are we not trying anymore? Are we not trying anymore?
Damn, that's laziness.
Another name is Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's already Venom. You can't. Too late.
You can't do
Too late. Maybe he would have been. Maybe he would have been an awesome Wolverine, years back. You know what I'm saying? But he's already older. He's already an older guy. He's playing Venom. Stop. It's not. That doesn't make any sense. And I forgot who else has been.
Laziness.
Yeah, I forgot who else has been mentioned. But they even mentioned like Jason Momoa. Aquaman. Like, are we? What are you guys doing? What do you guys? There's a million actors out there trying to get a part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can't find one person who's relatively unknown to like play that character, right? For me, that's the way to go. When it comes to the X-Men, get some actors that are relatively small, and give an opportunity to grow with that character, right?
Yeah.
Because for me, Wolverine is Hugh Jackman, right?
Yeah.
That's always gonna be my Wolverine, right? But for the new generation, there might be you need to get somebody who's not really known to play this character, right? And that could be their Wolverine. I mean, not that I'm gonna dislike the guy or anything like that, but for me, it's always gonna be Hugh Jackman. So I mean, I don't know, man. And then I'm hearing that they want to introduce him as soon as Miss Marvel? Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel
2. Either I've heard that either Captain Marvel 2 or in the Falcon and Winter Soldiers show.
Damn, they're trying to do it fast.
Well, yeah, because that's money right there, dude. I mean, that's money sitting on the shelf. So they're trying to get Wolverine back into the picture as soon as possible.
Yeah, I know he's one of the popular characters for sure, but
yeah,
I mean that's just laziness from that part. They're just playing it too safe.
They're playing it too safe.
Like you said, pick someone that's small and grow him into this role because that role is going to be 10 years plus.
Oh, 10 years plus, man. I mean, how long did
Yes.
How long was Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man?
He started in 2003, I believe.
Yeah, so almost 14 years?
17 years.
Oh, 17 years, sorry. Yeah, 17 years.
17 years.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this is a role of a lifetime. A role of a lifetime. You need some. Well, it's hard to know how people are going to age, but you need somebody who's going to age relatively slow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You need somebody who's going to get shredded. You know, who can add in muscle. You need somebody.
And keep that.
You know, who's, you know, for me, they don't have to be too pretty either. You know, a little rough around the edges.
For sure.
Right? And you need somebody. I would like I said, I would like somebody short, man. Somebody a little bit shorter. Somebody around the, 5'6" to like 5'10", 8 around that.
Yeah, but short people don't sell, bro.
Oh, short people sell, man. Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee beg to differ. You know what I'm saying? Dude, Zac Efron, dude, Tom Cruise is 5'5". What are you talking about? He's the biggest movie star in the world, dude.
For sure, but they make him seem like he's 6 foot.
Hey man, hey, that's called movie magic. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. You know what, dude? I don't know, man. I mean,
look, all I'm saying.
I feel like too quick.
All I'm saying is this.
I feel too quick. I want to say. Go ahead. So you finish up.
Okay. I'm only gonna say this one more time for the last time. I know a guy who's currently getting super shredded.
6-pack.
Who's aging very slowly. You know what I mean?
All right.
Looks pretty good. You know what I'm trying to say? I got. This guy got at least another 20 years of him in him. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag make Wolverine Mexican again. Call me, man.
Okay.
I
like the pitch.
Let me do it for you guys. I can work long hours. I don't need health insurance. You know what I'm saying? You can pay me under the table. I mean, I'm Mexican, dude. Work is work. You know what I mean?
Hey, give you a call, man.
Hey, man. I'm saying, let's make this happen. All right, make Wolverine Mexican again at Daily Insomnia. Right, make this happen, okay?
You find your guy.
All I'm saying, dude. I mean, if they want somebody committed, I mean, who better than me? You know what I'm saying?
You got it, man. You got 17 years in you? You got 17 years in you?
Oh, dude. I got 20, dude. I got a strong 20. You know what I'm saying? I'll fight Thanos. I ain't scared. You know what I'm saying?
Bring out Thanos. Bring him from the dead.
I'll fight him too, man. I'll get my claws out. It's all good.
Well, like I said, man, hopefully they can bring someone new, fresh, fits the description of Wolverine as close as possible. You gotta make him, 6 foot. Make him 6 foot then. But like you said, rugged around the edges. And like you said, young, someone who can age.
Yeah, there's somebody who can really work with that character, man. Because I don't, for me, the number one thing that annoyed me about the whole Batman casting was that the guy was already the Twilight dude. You know what I mean? He played a vampire, which is very it's like a bad joke. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, look at the vampire guy to play Batman. Huh? Get it? Bats? Get it? I was like, all right, yeah. I see what you're doing there. Stop.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which
I tagged you today.
Yeah.
On that on the Batman convertible.
Yeah.
What's going on with DC right now, man?
Dude, DC is they're trying to make money, man. Money in all the wrong ways.
Dude, it's the worst depiction of the Batmobile ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Ever.
It's basically a Mustang. A Mustang with cool neon lights and the only thing missing in that picture is Vin Diesel. Saying Vin Diesel coming.
Saying this Fast and Furious.
Yeah, dude.
And Batman combined.
Yeah, it's like you're missing Vin Diesel to come around the corner and be like, "Is that your ride? Is that your ride?" Pop the hood, man.
Hey, I take life a quarter mile.
Hey, man. A quarter mile at a time. You know what I'm saying?
A quarter mile at a time.
It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or by a mile. You know what I'm saying? Family's family. You know? Oh, dude.
That's so bad, dude. That's so bad.
It's not. To be fair, it's the pictures are they're kind of it's kind of foggy, so you really can't tell too much I mean, you can tell, you can see the car pretty clear. Now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, man.
Um,
No, dude. Like I said,
yeah.
you go from some iconic Batmobiles, man. Let's go from the first. I wouldn't say the first Batman, but the Batmans we know in the 90s, man. The iconic long, sleek, matte black Batmobile.
Well, here's the one thing the Batmobile always had, right? At least when it comes to like the movie versions, the Batmobile never looked like a car.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
And this looks like a car. It looks like a car. It looks like a car that I would like get mad at for not using this turning signal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and then you go to Christian Bale's Batman mobile.
oh, I mean,
Okay.
that was realistic. But see, here's the thing about Christian Bale's Batman. Christian Bale Batman was always super realistic. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's it's Batman, and obviously a superhero, and that's not the realistic part. But the whole like, it would take a tank type car to be the Batmobile, like the car that was that was being made by the army or made for the army, and it could do all this stuff that normal cars can't. You know?
Yeah.
And this car, has a turning signal, has air conditioning in it, has a cup holder. It's a car.
Has XM radio.
Has Sirius XM, exactly. Has wipers. It has wipers, which makes
Wipers, yes, I know, dude. Oh my god, it's just a dumpster fire right now.
Yeah.
I don't like it's a dumpster fire.
But what if this movie's like amazing though? Are you the more images you see of the movie and the more clips you see of it, is it hurting your outlook of it?
It's turned me off, yeah.
Yeah, is it?
It's turned me off because what I think of Batman is all the old Batman movies that we've seen in the past, man. Like I said, we had so many 90s Batman, Christian Bale Batman.
Yeah.
Like we see all of that, and then we see this, and literally a convertible. It looks like you said, a Mustang with a couple cool features.
Yeah.
Where in the life of Batman has that ever existed?
Yeah. Even the really like some people are saying that like, oh, it's like the old school Batmobile from like the original show. But even then, that Batmobile had like a bat single on it. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a Batman, I guess a Batman car. And to be fair, people back then didn't have the imagination of what it is today. You know what I'm saying? So,
For sure.
they were just getting used to cars. I mean, cars were just a thing back then. Yeah, but now
Batman came out in the 40s, right?
Either 40s or 1930s, man, around there.
30s, 40s. Well, I remember some comics from like the 50s. They had the.
Well, yeah, but with Superman's like from 1920, and Batman wasn't too long after.
Yeah. Dumpster fire, bro.
Yeah.
They're you know what? Right now, the scene I can see is when Joker's lining up that stack of billions of dollars, just lining it on fire because he can.
Yeah.
That's what DC's doing right now.
Basically.
They're just lining it on fire because they can, and they will.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like they're hurting their future fan base too.
Well, it goes back to what I said last week in the previous podcast where I said it's not good that they're showing us too much. Keep that shit closed, man. Don't show us anything. Don't show us anything until the trailer comes out. For me.
Yeah.
I don't want to know anything. I don't want to see what the costume looks like. I don't know. I don't want to know the theme song. I don't want to know what the car looks like. I don't want to know what the villains look like. Keep it as secretive as possible for me.
Right.
And then that builds the want, the need, the excitement, the suspense, exactly. I mean,
giving us some half-ass stuff, man. I mean, like you said, maybe it is good. Maybe it's the best Batman we ever seen in our life.
Yeah.
As of right now, I'm a little bit turned off.
Yeah.
As of right now, I'm like, you know what? I should just wait till it's bootleg.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go watch it, even if it's the suckiest movie ever. You know what I mean? You have to go watch that, but it's it's not looking good right now, man. It looks like they're really hurting. They're really struggling. They're in a struggle city right now.
They need someone to go to the board of directors or whatever, however they do it. They need someone to take control of the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
I
said,
sell it to Marvel.
They're not gonna
sell it. Everything Marvel. Everything becomes Marvel now. No more DC. Nothing. That's Marvel.
No, they can't be just one company controlling everything. But
Yeah.
they need to give someone just they need to go in the right direction. Man.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna go and say this one more time. I know a guy who's really into these things, and he knows a lot of things about the comic world. You know, he's currently recording a podcast. He has a lot of free time. Give him a call. You know what I'm saying? At daily.insomnia at dailyinsomniapodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up. Or DM me at daily underscore insomnia, right? Or what is it? No, daily.insomnia.
No, daily.insomnia. Yeah. Daily insomnia podcast.com. Daily.insomnia on
Instagram.
IG.
Instagram, yeah. Hit us up, man.
IG, man.
You know?
Crazy, man. No,
I'll save
like I said, they're just burning money. They need to take, like I said, they need to take direction, or they're gonna lose future fan base.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose younger fan base. Marvel's dominating everything.
Yeah, but that's okay. But they should be okay with that. That's the thing. That's the thing that annoys me about it. Like, don't compete with Marvel. Do your own thing. Marvel has 10 years ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
Relax, man. It's not a race. I'm not trying to see who comes out with the next superhero movie. I just want to see a good superhero movie, a good movie. I just want to see a good movie, and let's call it that. Right? Give me a good universe, just like
good movies that with characters that give us some nostalgia.
Yeah.
Because we're suckers for nostalgia.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say this much. Ben Affleck really didn't get a fair share, a fair shake in the to be Batman. But that opening scene in Batman vs Superman, where Batman shows up in that house and the cops walk in, that was the best opening scene for Batman ever. It was spooky. It was like dark. It was very, like, holy shit, was that the Batman? Was that Batman right there? I think that was for me. I was like, oh, when I saw that scene, I was like, oh yes, this is cool. That is cool. Obviously, the rest of the movie went, but that that scene, those 5 minutes, whatever that was, that was a really cool Batman. Those 5 minutes were really, really cool. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Surprise us, DC. All right, let's listen on this. UFC 246 this weekend.
What was that?
UFC 246.
Oh, 246.
Let's talk the co-main and the main event, and we'll call it a day.
Okay, we got.
I'll tell you.
We're just talking about it today.
We got Wei Zhang versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I believe you say it like that.
The champion versus number 4.
Yeah, co-main event at the women's strawweight weight class. Joanna was the past champion in that weight class, held the title for many years, and Zhang has come up basically the last 1 year ago, probably year and a half, and
year and a half.
Yeah, and dominated the division basically.
She's been dominating, dominating.
Mm-hmm. Who do you have, man?
I have Zhang right now. So I see her.
You have Zhang?
I have Zhang.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Zhang out. She's a little beast, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Zhang too.
Yeah. She's a little beast, man. I've seen her just ragdoll a couple of her last fights. Just ragdoll the fight. I'm like, holy crap, dude. She's strong for her size.
She's strong. Like I think she's short. You know what I mean? Like, she's short, but she's good for that weight. Like, that height is good for that weight class. Yeah, she's 5'3". But being that she's 5'3", she's like stocky. She's stocky in that weight class. She's a stocky 5'3".
Yes, and then her stand-up's still pretty good. I'm trying to remember her last fights, but I think she won by TKO.
No, she's legit, yeah. Go ahead.
What was that?
No, I was saying she's legit when it comes to her stand-up.
She's legit, man. I see her defending her belts. And I see her defending her belt. I see her winning.
Yeah,
I see her winning. I would say I'll give her all 5 rounds. I think it might be a decision, but I think she ends up winning.
Yeah, I could see her finishing her within probably the 4th round.
4th round?
Yeah.
Okay, she's all tired out.
Yeah, Joanna. I mean, she's taking punishment, man, and she's been in the fight game for a long, 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 long time.
Hmm.
And when you get a strong puncher like that, I mean, to be fair, she got dropped by Rose Namajunas, and Rose isn't really considered like I wouldn't consider her a power puncher. And this girl, when she hits, she hits. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
power. There's weight behind that. So yeah, I mean, I could see her winning it. Not
Okay.
easily, but
All right.
definitely see her finish. I could see her finishing in that fight. Um,
Okay.
and then the main event we have Israel versus Romero.
Adesanya.
Who do you have?
Romero.
I think we might go two ways in this one.
You know what, dude? Well, let's talk about this. In the betting world, right now,
Mm-hmm.
I would take Romero just because he can stop Adesanya if Adesanya doesn't play his game plan. If he just go in there wild, Yoel, once he gets close enough, you catch him with the left hook, overhand left, put him out. And you know, one of those punches that touch you, you're done. You are done. You are done, dude. That's a powerful man, dude.
He's a powerful. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's all muscle.
43 years old,
Mm-hmm.
the best 43-year-old ever in shape. Like that dude has a body of a god at 43 years old, man.
Oh, for sure, for sure. That I mean, you couldn't find
No,
it.
that. Go ahead.
No, you know what I'm saying, you couldn't find somebody that age as shredded with that stamina as he has.
Dude, no, that of course. I mean, those that know him, he's a gold Olympic medalist. He can do it either way. If Adesanya comes in close, too close, he get caught. If it comes in too close, he can be taken down.
Mm-hmm.
He can get wrestled, and dude, he's a gold Olympic medalist, man. You're not getting away from him.
Yeah, well,
You're not.
that's the thing. That's the number one thing, right? If the striker, definitely the better technical striker is definitely Israel, right? And then
Yeah, if he uses range.
yeah, but if Romero uses his wrestling, his Olympic wrestling, like, cause he never used it in any of the fights. He doesn't really use it. He uses it sometimes, but he doesn't. That's not the key point in this. That's not the key. Focal point in his fighting style.
Yeah.
But if you were just to sit down and just be like, look, I'm just gonna wrestle him the whole fucking time. The number one thing people have, man, when a fighter fights a wrestler, if you wrestle the striker, the arms get tired.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, the wrestler gets tired too, but the arms get tired, and you take that power, you take that speed away from the arms, which is their main weapon.
Yeah.
Right? Because he doesn't have to worry about Adesanya taking him to the ground and submitting him.
No.
Submitting or ground and pound, right? He doesn't have to worry about those three little things. But he definitely has to worry about his striking ability, man. Because he can land a knee, he can land a punch, a kick, whatever it is. And, he could finish him, or he could just outpoint him the whole time,
For sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, if Adesanya, I mean, what I think is going to really happen, Romero's going to just stand and bang. He's going to bang. He's going to be in the middle of the ring, and let's do this. Let's bang each other out.
But that's not good for him, though.
It's not good for him.
If it goes that route, he's going to lose.
But we've never seen him take it to the ground. Can this be the first fight he takes to the ground? It'd be smart if he does, right?
Yeah,
It'll be
Go ahead.
It'll be smart. It'll be smart. It should be your game plan.
Yeah.
Gold Olympic world medalist in wrestling, and I think freestyle too. Anyways, and you take him to the ground and pound him. You ragdoll him, dude. Get him all tired up. He's your guy. He's done.
Yeah. I mean that's the way. That's the way to do it.
But here's another thing, though. But if Adesanya does go in there and he doesn't use his range or he doesn't slip quick enough, he could get caught. And when he gets caught, he's getting dropped, dude. Because you're not going to withstand one of his punches.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not like Israel's really lost. He doesn't really get dropped, though. He's got it knocked out, but he's got knocked out in kickboxing. Kickboxing is a different game. You know what I mean? But
MMA, he got rocked
With who?
what's his face? Mexican dude.
Oh, with Gaslam?
Gaslam. Gaslam hit him.
Yeah.
He could have had him.
Yeah.
Gaslam could have finished him. He would have rushed him, but he didn't.
Yeah, but
that's one of the times.
But here's the one thing, right? So Gaslam, he's kind of known for having power as well. You know what I mean? He probably doesn't. I wouldn't think he doesn't. He has Romero power. I think Romero probably edges him a little bit when it comes to that. But I mean, Gaslam, he's capable of knocking people out, definitely. So I mean, like I said, and here's the one thing that hurt Romero too, man. He's a burst of energy. You know, he doesn't really he's not 100% the whole round. He has his moments. You know, he explodes. Yeah. That's all he does. He explodes. You know, takes it easy, explodes, take it easy, explodes, take it easy. You know, he kind of fights similar to how Anderson Silva fought the last couple of years of his career. You know what I mean? Where he was much older, he much slower. So he would, you know, he was very tentative about throwing hands, you know, but then he would have his moments where he would explode. You know, like when he landed the flying knee on Bisping. You know what I mean? The whole round he was relatively just kind of dodgy, maybe throwing a jab, and you know, Bisping was doing the work. And in the last 30 seconds, he throws a flying knee, and he lands a couple punches, and he drops. You know what I'm saying? But that's how Romero fights. So I mean, for the most part, it's pretty easy to fight a guy like that if you think about it. Because if you know for the majority of the round he's gonna take it easy, and then maybe the last 30 seconds or 30 seconds mid of the round, he's gonna explode. He's gonna explode the first 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So it's you can kind of time it out. I just gotta be careful these next 30 seconds because otherwise, he can catch me or he can knock me out or whatever the case is.
Yeah, he can catch you slipping and drop you and put you to night, man. Put you to bed.
Yeah.
But that being said, who are you taking?
I don't have any reason not to say Israel's not gonna win, but I'm going with Romero, man. He's Cuban.
Go Romero.
Yeah, he's Cuban. He's a brother of mine. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I want him to win because I thought he won a couple of the fights with Whitaker. So I would like to see him win with with this fight. You know, finally get the belt, retire, and finally get that belt.
Okay.
Who do you have?
I'm go ahead. Like I said, if Adesanya is to win, he's going to use his range, and he's going to be able to slip punches and just piece him up. I feel like it's going to be all 5 rounds. He takes it because he did the most work. Now in the betting world, like I said, right now, I'm gonna let you know what the odds are, because I know Israel is right now. Israel is negative 277. Yoel is plus 215. So even those odds right now, it's pretty even, honestly. But of course, Israel is favored. But like I said,
by how much you said?
Israel right now is negative 275.
Okay.
So if you bet $100, you only make $75. Oh no, I'm sorry. You only make I believe $25. Hold up. I'm sorry. If you bet $100, you make $36 on this bet.
On betting on Adesanya.
Adesanya, yes.
Yeah.
Now, if you take Romero, which is plus 215, you put 100, you make 215 on top of that. Plus your 100 back.
Yeah. That's not bad, man.
It's not bad at all. It's not a bad bet. If
he wins.
Once again, Romero executes his plan.
Yeah.
Use your wrestling for once in your career. Get yourself the belt.
Yeah.
But if he's not going to do that, if I think he's just going to stand and bang, then I'm taking Israel all day, man. He's going to win.
Well, I mean, me too. I mean, I'm for me, it's more hope than it is realism. You know?
For sure. Like I said, the game plan's there. Romero. Game plan's not there. Then Adesanya, he's going to piece him up. He's going to go all 5 rounds. I don't think he's going to knock him out. But it's going to be 5 rounds. Adesanya takes it.
Yeah. So who are you going to bet or no?
I think I'm gonna put some money. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put some money On Romero, I think I might put Romero down as a knockout for TKO, and then I'm gonna put money as Israel winning on decision.
Okay.
So, but I'll price that out together. I'll see how much they'll actually make me.
Yeah. I mean, that's all that matters, right?
That's all right.
That's all that matters, right? Did you get your money that you won the last week or whatever it was?
No, you know what? No, I still have it on the one betting page I have. All the money's still there.
They're like, because you know why they do that? Because they're like, we can't pay you until like whatever weeks, but if you want, they're like, if you want, you can use the money that we owe you to bet again.
Right?
That's what they're doing. That's what it is.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They're trying everything like in their power not to pay you the amount that you won, because they want you to reinvest.
They got me, bro.
They got you, man. They already got you, dude. You go.
Big sucker. They got me, but guess what, man? Nothing but intelligent bets moving forward.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you basically went to Florida, became a cocaine addict. You bet all the time. Yeah, I mean, it's not looking good, dude. You might as well come back now, dude. Things, you're gaining weight. You're hurting your ankle. I mean, come on, dude. At this point, what are you doing out there?
Dude, 10-hour benders, fucking betting. I'm like, damn, I became a worse degenerate than I already was.
Yeah, dude. You were a better person when you were here, man. You were more humble. You know, you cared about your daughter. You know, you care about your friends. And now, and now you're over there. And you're just
You really say that? You killed
dude. Well, the other day I asked you, I'm like, what's her name again? And you're like, oh, what is it? What is it?
Get out of here.
You're like something Mexican.
Something Mexican.
Juana la Cubana. I don't know, dude. Something like that.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm lying, man. Tell me I'm lying, dude.
Oh man, you motherfucker, you liar, bro. You straight lying, man.
Dude, I only lie a little bit, man.
Oh man, but yeah, dude. Well, let's see what this weekend has in store, man. I know I have a few stories to share with y'all.
Well, hope, man, because I'm tired of your weather updates. You know what I'm saying? They're boring me, dude. I don't need to know how sunny it is in Florida every time I hear this podcast. We got a good chance of rain this week. Weather is currently at 80, but with the humidity feels like 100.
I'm real life Anchorman, bro.
I know, dude.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I thought you were focused on the podcast, but the whole time you're just trying to become a weatherman. That's how it is. All right, man. Well, you tell the people, man. Tell the people where to find you, dude.
Hey, you guys can find me on Instagram, KingDiaz Live. I'll post up my stories on my memes and I'm saying all that a bunch of funny shit I post up there. But you guys can find us also on Insomnia on Instagram for our posts for of course the podcast, a couple clips here and there, memes, of course, Ramon's homemade memes, which always fire. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Facebook also. Daily Insomnia. Definitely check us on YouTube for our mixology videos, for the podcast, a couple highlights here and there. But yeah.
And guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you just for being part of the Daily Insomnia family, man. I mean, what more can we ask? And yeah, like you said, follow us on our website, on our social media. Check out the videos on YouTube. And this is Daily Insomnia, signing off.
Peace out, y'all.
Hey guys, Ramon from Daily Insomnia. And if you guys like this episode, please subscribe and click the button right here. And if you want to see any of our other videos, feel free to hit the button that clicks right here. And like always, guys, this is Daily Insomnia signing off.